Good morning, Carolina. He's Will Kronsberg.
And she's Calista Pushman. Welcome back to Carolina Calendar for our first back-to-back episodes in almost 2 months.
It finally happened. Will and I are here most weeks, keeping you up to date on what's happening on the USC campus and around Columbia.
This week on the show, a food festival that has us hollering.
I see what you did there, that's good. And we all know Carolina is better than Clemson. It's in our blood. So now a chance to prove it.
Finally, still reeling from jumping in the Teacoop fountain? We'll tell you why you might be heading back sooner than expected. Good morning, Calista.
Good morning, Will. I'm glad we got it this time. We got it this week.
No weird looks at the camera. We know what we're doing. We're professionals.
Exactly. Been doing this for a while. Now, we were here last week, and now we're here right now. Like, this is weird for you too. This back to the consistency.
It is kind of weird, but I'm happy that we're here.
Yeah.
Feels right. Plans to be here next week?
Is next week fall break?
Fall break was last month.
Thanksgiving break.
No, that's the following week.
Okay, so yeah, we're totally gonna be here again.
Great. So
We're
3
totally
weeks, we'll make
gonna
it
be
3
here.
weeks in a row, and then we'll enjoy our Thanksgiving and our Black Friday. But since both of us are here, we may as well get into what's happening this weekend. So what are you kicking us off with?
All right, guys. So today is Veterans Day, so happy Veterans Day. And we're talking about a 5K walk at 700 Lincoln at 2 p.m. Sunday, November 13th. Stay for live music and delicious food if you're not as into the 5K part, and drinks by 1801 Grill. Personally, I've never run in any sort of 5K or any sort of any sort of thing that involves running besides elementary school being forced to run a mile.
Yeah.
I have not done.
I think when I was maybe 3rd or 4th grade, I did a 5K. It was on the beach.
Ooh.
My time was, I don't know, 50 minutes or something. I think people have run marathons in Georgia.
I mean, did the sand make it really difficult?
I was also barefoot. So anyway,
That
not
sounds kind of
important.
freeing.
I'm more into the after the run walk. You get the free food, the drinks from
And the
1801
food
Grill.
has to hit different after working out a little bit. I don't know. I like eating after working out because I'm man, that's just
Yeah.
it's delicious.
Couple weeks ago, we talked about a 5K in Charleston, and I said that there was an after party for that too, with some food, with some drinks, and I was always really into that. I volunteered at that, but so I guess it's sort of a similar vibe.
Yeah. So if we're into food and drinks and maybe baked goods. Anything else coming up?
Definitely into the baked goods. Visit Beth Shalom Synagogue at 5827 North Trenholm Road for the Bubby's 2022 Jewish Foods and Baked Goods Festival. Calista, there's going to be brisket, matzo ball soup, challah, corned beef sandwiches. It goes from 11 to 3, also on Sunday. And of course, in Jewish fashion, there'll be to-go containers because you're going to eat it all week. And I can say that because it's canon. I'm Jewish. And this
Guys, you heard it here first.
We're good.
We're good.
But I think it's going to be amazing. I mean, I didn't check out the whole menu, but I'm hoping there's going to be, black and white cookies. Those are always a hit.
Black and white cookies are
All kinds of good stuff.
fantastic.
So,
oh my God, what a great
super
event.
exciting.
Super exciting. I mean, the name alone, I'm it just sounds lovely. It just sounds lovely.
And then soon enough, it'll be Hanukkah, and we can have all the fried foods. Very exciting stuff.
Yeah. Well, you're still great. Will has a little token grin going on right now.
when
You
we're
know it's a
talking
good event
sweets.
when you got Will grinning. All right, to shift gears a little bit, the annual Carolina Clemson Blood Battle is next week. Students can donate Monday through Friday at locations across campus, including Russell House. All donors get a t-shirt, a chance to win prizes such as a signed football and basketball. I wish more than anything that I had it in me to participate in this, to donate blood, to sit there and get stuck, but I'm mortified, mortified of needles.
Yeah, so me too. I don't like needles. I really don't like needles. Similar to the 5K, I've participated in one 5K, but I volunteered at 10. I've participated in 0 blood drives, but I volunteered at 10. So I'm all for the concept, just
But
not
the
for me.
actual
Just not for
practice,
me.
I'm I will cheer anybody else on to do it.
Especially if it means beating Clemson.
Right? Exactly. I don't know. I feel like
And-
it's for the greater good that I don't participate simply because I will pass out and or sob as it all happens. It will be humiliating.
The past few years we've been saying that it's like our only chance to beat Clemson in November. And I'm not saying yes or no. All I'm saying is Clemson's football team lost last weekend and South Carolina won. So.
You heard it here first, folks.
Just saying.
Just saying.
From one cause where we hope to see blood to another one where we don't. Thursday after dark next week is axe throwing. Join Gamecock Entertainment for a night of fun at Craft Axe Throwing in the Vista, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m., and that's next Thursday, November 17th. Shuttles from the Horseshoe will start at 5:30, and of course, please be safe. Calista, we talked about this one beforehand, and we decided that though it's a cool concept, we don't really trust ourselves around sharp objects,
Nope.
so this will also be a pass?
Nope. We are both far too clumsy of individuals. Like, I personally, I will talk the talk. I'll be like, I'm bullseyes every time. I'm like, I will do like doubles. I'll do it blindfolded.
No.
But like,
No.
as you can see, the reality of the situation is I think there would be far too many accidental casualties.
Well, okay, so we passed on this one. We passed on the blood drive, but big news to report here on Carolina Calendar. Calista, what did we do last night?
We did a Thursday After Dark, guys. We did it. We finally did it. Shout out to our lovely producer, Caroline, for dragging us out to Village Idiot last night for a trivia night. There was free pizza, and we got second place.
We got second place. We got a little gift card. Some good stuff. We had a great team.
The first team name was the Girly Pops, but no one really liked that name. I personally really like that name, the Girly Pops. But then we ultimately decided on Puck the Cat, and Puck the Cat got us second.
I mean, he's the
That was
unofficial
great.
mascot, or the official mascot of Carolina Calendar.
So it's
makes
fair.
sense.
It's fair.
Makes sense.
All right, well, coming up, whether it's on the pitch or the hard court, a reminder that women rule the USC world.
If you find yourself anxious or unsure about Shane Beamer's 6-3 Gamecock football team, think back to April and remember that USC is actually a women's sports school.
Not only did women's basketball kick off this week to the tune of a 70-point win over East Tennessee State, but Gamecock women's soccer just won the SEC tournament.
In taking down Alabama in the title game on Sunday, the Gamecocks beat the SEC Coach of the Year, Forward of the Year, Midfielder of the Year, Defender of the Year, Freshman of the Year, and Scholar Athlete of the Year for good measure. Not to mention, it was Alabama's first SEC loss of the year, and South Carolina now finds itself as a 3 seed in the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, soccer will look to keep the party going as they host Wake Forest for the first round tomorrow night at 6 p.m. at Stone Stadium. Meanwhile, Dawn Staley and the basketball team head to Maryland for a top 20 matchup tonight at 6 p.m.
So excited. So excited. I watched the women's basketball game the other night. I sadly was not there in person. But I watched it, and it's weird in basketball, especially men's basketball, where you get a lot of the one and dones. Mm-hmm. It's weird to have the core of a championship-winning team back for their 4th season in a row. You got Aaliyah Boston and Zia Cook. You talk about Victoria Saxon, and oh my God, the team, and Bree Beal, and then you got redshirt freshman Raven Johnson. The team is
just a powerhouse, an absolute powerhouse. It is so exciting.
And they got their rings on Monday.
Oh yeah, and the bling. Oh my gosh, I love it. And it's just, I don't know, nothing beats the football blues, like being back in our women's basketball season. And then not to mention, of course, our soccer team. I mean, shout out to our girl Cam Dixon, GMG represent. She is on the women's soccer team, had a phenomenal, I want to say it was a penalty kick that gave them the win. So
in the semifinals?
Semifinals, I want to say. This is going a little back. But yeah, just really, really exciting stuff from women's sports here at USC.
How's the beach volleyball team looking?
Oh, the beach volleyball team. I have a special love for our beach volleyball team, and more like Calista and Will lore. My boyfriend is one of the managers and talks my ear off about them. They've been doing a really fantastic job. I mean, they are kind of in their more off season, where they're just hosting some more casual tournaments, but I mean, they've been dominating at those tournaments. So it's been really great to see, and they're really set up for a great main season coming this spring. So really exciting.
I mean, I'm super excited. And then you talk about softball just finished off their fall scrimmages in the Garden and Black Series. They look really good. So lots to be excited about the women's sports front, especially with basketball season starting up. Really crossing my fingers. Also, you can get a great preview into what's happening with all of the winter sports, men's and women's, with the new issue of the Daily Gamecock switching seasons that came out last week. Highly encourage you to pick that one up. Disclaimer, Calista and I contributed again, but mostly a lot of really good work from the Daily Gamecock sports writers.
Yeah, shameless plug for my design debut. Check out if you're not as into sports and you're more into some like fun little history of Cocky, my absolute favorite. I mean, he's a great mascot, like objectively speaking, fantastic mascot. If you want to learn more about that, again, pick up a copy. All the shameless plugs today, I love it.
Perfect.
I mean, I don't know, whether it's our student media or our women's teams, USC is pretty dominant, not gonna lie.
Are we just a PR show?
We are just a PR show now.
We can
Sorry,
discuss
guys.
that later.
Sorry, guys. Well, after the break, we're gonna step away from PR and give you a look at your weekend weather and a peek into what's firing us up heading into winter.
Welcome back to Carolina Calendar. We're looking at some not so great weather this weekend. We started off the day with some warm, wet conditions, about 73 and winds north of 10 miles per hour. By mid-afternoon, we're looking at that wet weather continuing. It'll be winds up to 15, but the temperature will drop a little bit to 70, and then we'll finish off the evening a little bit drier, 68 degrees, sunset at 5:23 p.m. Heading into the rest of the week, looking at tomorrow, game day, but we'll be down in Gainesville. So it's perfect TV watching weather, partially cloudy, 75. I say stay inside, watch the game at 4 p.m. Then we will have a big drop come Sunday, all the way down to 60 degrees, low of 42. 54 on Monday, and then some of that weather rolls back in with chance showers Tuesday, and then we get cloudy and come back up to show us that winter's still not really here at 65 and 52 middle of next week. That's it for weather. Back to Calista at the desk.
All right, well, we'll make this way back from the weather wall. Let's switch on over to Will and Calista ranting about some things that you may or may not care about. This week, I think we're pretty in line with our rant. It's pretty agreed upon.
Yeah, so we're talking sauces.
The sauce.
Goated with the sauce?
Goated with the sauce.
So I think we have some differing opinions on sauce, whereas we had some very good opinions, very in-line stuff on hoodies and flannels last week. I'm feeling a little bit feisty about
a little
sauces.
saucy? A
Feeling
little saucy?
Feeling a little bit saucy. I know, well, last night, so we were at Village Idiot for trivia, and you pulled out the ranch, and then the ranch.
And then more rant. Okay, here's the deal. Not only am I a condiments girly, I am a huge, huge fan of ranch. I'm a huge fan of ranch, especially when you dip like pizza into ranch, it's a life-changing experience. It really is. And so at Village last night, when you're getting every like free slice of pizza, they had it like pre-done where they would like put the slice on the plate, but also give you this like little to-go container of ranch. And then no one in our lovely party of like 8 liked ranch, unlike me. So we made a ranch tower, and then I asked for a bag, and I carried around a bag of ranch into the insomnia cookie.
Did you take it all home?
I did take it all home. It is all sitting in my fridge right now in a lovely little pyramid that my roommates will not question.
So, okay, so I'll ask 2 questions. First question, what are you going to do with all of the ranch?
Eat it?
It's more of a drinking thing, but okay.
Okay, well, no, if I get like Domino's, instead of spending an extra 99 cents on ranch, I already have a perfect little to-go container of ranch. It's so easy access. Maybe I want to take some veggies to campus if I decide, you know what, I'm going to be proactive and pack my own lunch. It's already in a little container. It's perfect.
Okay. I hear you.
See?
Second
Logical.
question, moving on from the ranch. If ranch is your favorite condiment, what's number 2?
Oh, barbecue sauce.
Okay, barbecue sauce.
Barbecue's
So,
great.
recently, maybe yesterday, all the days run together, we were working in the lovely SGTV office. We got some
yes.
Chick-fil-A. I go with the honey barbecue sauce. It's like the Chick-fil-A sauce, but with a little bit of a twist. You just get the regular barbecue sauce.
I do.
Which
It's
I
like-
think we can all agree is sort of inferior end.
No, it's like perfectly tangy, and it's just like
That's
it's a
what I'm
lovely
saying.
barbecue. I like a tangy or like a sweet barbecue, like specifically McDonald's barbecue sauce. Like I can literally make a tier list of all of the barbecues of all of like the fast food restaurants, but I'm not going to
Remember
take
when
up
tier
all of your
lists
time
were
with
like a
it.
trend?
Oh yeah, tier lists were great.
S tier. You know,
No, you're done. Wrap it up. You're done. You're done.
I thought we were going to talk about ketchup.
Oh, no, we don't want to scare Finn Carlin.
That's true. Or Caroline, to be honest.
Apparently, ketchup is great. It just smells nasty.
If you want to hear more about our thoughts on ketchup, go check out an episode of Out of Pocket from last semester that Calista and I hosted with SGTV alum Finn Carlin. But as you head to do that, we wrap up Carolina Calendar for today, November 11th, 2022.
Be sure to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at SGTV at USC.
To keep up with all of our content, be sure to also visit us online at sgtvonline.com. For SGTV News 4, I'm Will Kronsberg.
And I'm Calista Pushman. From all of us here at SGTV, have a great weekend, Carolina. Forever to thee.